Alright, so the game I will be playing right now is Cult of the Lamb, a roguelike base building game that is very fun. It's really fun. It has, the elements of a roguelike, which is a game where every little run that you go into is different and whatnot. So, for instance, if I die right now, I would, not have this little gun that I have right now or this weapon right here. I would restart entirely with different stats and whatnot, or different items and stuff like that. Different rooms, everything's kind of randomized. But yeah. This is what I wanted to talk about today would be the level design and how kind of everything mechanically and then game space wise all kind of coincide together. This game can become a bit of a bullet hell, especially if there's a good chunk of enemies and stuff like that, and then kind of it adds the difficulty of how, how many enemies are on the screen and whatnot you can dodge and not only move around. You want to make sure you don't get hit to obviously not die, as I'm doing a terrible job right now, but yeah, focus there for a second. There we go. Jeez. But yeah, the level spaces are kind of somewhat small to kind of make it harder for you to kind of move around. The smaller the area, the harder it is for you to move around, especially with all the projectiles that are on the screen. But yeah, it's really fun. Here we go. Here's like a kind of a randomized kind of thing. 20% more damage in the day. It's nighttime and drop like a on hit. Let's go with that one. A bunch of different cards, a bunch of different random stuff. The cards will give you random buffs. Some of them can give you nerfs, but then give you really good, or some of them can give you nerfs, as in some can give you detrimental things, and then also give you better rewards or a better reward as well. And then you can also see in the top left that one of my followers is starving because there's also a base building side to this game, which is something that's really cool. I've never seen a base building like part to a roguelike before. That's something I've only seen in this game, and it's really fun for the simple fact of like, you do the simple roguelike thing where you just keep going over and over again until you like almost die and get better. But then you also have to like take care of your followers because the followers are your source of power, and you can get your little extra permanent upgrades and whatnot by doing like having them by doing things for them and keeping them fed, giving them homes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a very fun aspect of this game. But yeah, the mechanically, like, very simple. Dodge, attack, little magic button too. Collect enough of little soul from little enemies, which is that red kind of stuff that drops. And then you can use this ability. And yeah, mechanically, the game is relatively difficult if you're not, paying attention, stuff like that. I haven't picked this game in a long time, so yeah. Even within the game or within the levels, you can even get these like resources and stuff like that for for use in your base building and stuff like that because you need items and stuff like that, or resources to craft, bedding, food, and all kinds of other things, as well as decorations to make your your little camp better. But yeah, this game is very fun just in that aspect of just like base building plus the roguelike aspect to it. Oh gosh, it's not easy. Oh, there we go. But yeah, hopefully, you know, how many people see this and stuff like that pick this game up because it's a really, really fun game. But yeah, level design is more than just the game space that you play in. It's how the game space you play in is affected by the game mechanics. And in this game, as I've stated before, it becomes very hard to maneuver around when there's a bunch of projectiles by a bunch of enemies and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my game journal. Thank you for listening.